At the Executive Fitness Studios, we do not provide diet sheets, but our approach is more along the lines of nutrition coaching. And here's why. Diets don't work over the long haul. Today I'm going to share with you how we approach nutrition. At the Executive Fitness Studios, we do not provide diet sheets, which is customary or very commonplace, in gyms and studios and boutique fitness centers. But our approach is more along the lines of nutrition coaching. And here's why. Diets don't work over the long haul. But if you develop good habits that you can keep for the rest of your life, your results would be here to stay. Our approach via nutrition coaching involves managing portion sizes. It involves supplementation. It involves how you eat, the quality of food you decide to consume. And it also involves protocols in or with fasting. Now let's deal with first things first, our approach towards your portions. Plate sizes. We put your plate into 3 parts, like a pizza, but half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, or mainly vegetables, quarter of your plate protein, and quarter of your plate carbohydrates. But the order in eating is, eat the veggies first, eat your protein mostly with your veggies, and then eat your carbs later on, so that you'll eat less of the carbs. But we do not have no war with carbohydrates. The reason why that's so is carbohydrates are the fuel for your brain. Without carbs, you'll be on edge, moody, and no one likes moody people. You like people who are consistent, naturally so. So, along the lines of supplementation, most persons don't eat diets that are properly balanced. Today our foods are nutritionally deficient because the farmers are farming the same crop, using the same soil all the time without any resting of the land. In biblical times, the land was rested every 7th year. And then on the Jubilee, after the 49th year, it was rested on the 50th year. So the soil had a chance to be replenished and recuperate so that it could nourish the plants that we ate. Now it's totally different. Our foods have much more fertilizers, and that has depleted the nutritional content of what we consume. So we encourage supplementation, supplementing vitamins and minerals, iron intake, managing your B vitamins, managing your minerals, even magnesium, selenium. You could think of zinc, vitamin D, because we live, again, as I mentioned in a previous episode, very comfortable lifestyles. We're running from the sun. People have said, sun is going to give you cancer, whereas that was unheard of 40, 50, 60 years ago. We encourage you to have a diet that includes sunlight. Here's what we stand on as well. If you manage your portion sizes, for example, they're big dinner plates that have become customary, as we live more lavish lifestyles today. If you use smaller plates, naturally, you'll put smaller portions on that plate and you'll eat less. In Chinese culture and in Eastern culture, Japanese culture as well, this is a common saying. Eat half a stomach full. You'll manage your weight better doing such. And as I've been able to talk to older mentors and guides and teachers, I have a mentor who is in his 70s. I have a mentor who is in his early 90s, who happens to be my grandfather, who is strong and lean. And he always ate and still eat small portions. In fact, I admire even how he eats. Since I was a child, I always saw him eating very slowly. And he's maintained a lean, muscular, and healthy frame. And that has now been proven as a standard for aging healthy, strong, and even mobile. Finally, hydration, not only with water, but with certain fruits. We encourage you to use the red fruits like watermelon and beets. Why? They're loaded with vitamins and minerals that are critical for immunity. They're critical in terms of boosting the immune system. They have antioxidants, flavonoids, and many of the other nutritional content or things of value that will not only prevent sickness, but it will also help to extend your quality of life during your lifespan. So there you have it. This is just a synopsis of our nutrition approach under our brand, top-end performance training systems at the Executive Fitness Studio. Thank you very much.